Brilliance Audio.
Way Station by Robert Crais, performed by Patrick Lawler. He geared down into fourth and felt the Porsche racing team's 935 Turbo bite into the pavement, grinding its way towards $6,000 on the tack. The rain at Le Mans was coming down in heavy sheets, but so what? He could handle anything the road threw at him. To prove it, he downshifted again into third at a slick 80 miles per hour. The engine roared like a wounded dragon, and the tack needle shot all the way over to the red line, and it scared him out of the daydream. David Hamill jumped off the accelerator, hit the clutch, and popped the stick shift into fifth. The tachometer needle dove for 3,000 RPMs where it belonged. He cursed himself, hoping he hadn't damaged the 280Z's transmission. He glanced back past the luggage wedged in the rear deck to the empty night road. His was the only car in either direction, 3:30 a.m. on the Antelope Valley Freeway, driving north above L.A., heading for a week at Lake Tahoe, then a new life in San Francisco. He'd made the early start to be sure of arriving at Tahoe before dark. The Z Turbo had been a present to himself. After the final judgment of dissolution had come through and the divorce from Maggie was finally at an end, after he had quit his job at the small Pasadena law firm where he'd worked during their entire 6-year marriage, after he'd applied to and been, hallelujah, hired by one of the most prestigious law firms in San Francisco, after all that, he'd said what the hell and bought the car, even though he could barely scrape together the down payment. The monthly installments were horrendous, but given a year up at the new firm at the new salary, and they'd seem like chicken feed. He caught a flash of light in the rearview mirror, something far behind him. He tensed and scanned the road ahead. There was a sign coming up quickly around a bend in the highway. Palmdale 12, Lancaster 18, Edwards AFB 24. And then it was gone, racing to somewhere far behind. Palmdale and Lancaster were to the north, Edwards Air Force Base to the northeast. He would have to pass through Palmdale and Lancaster to make the 94 connection in Mojave for Tahoe. David checked the rearview mirror again, but the light was gone, hidden behind the mountain. He laughed to himself. Why the sudden tension over another headlight? Dumb.